I'm Mike with River King Tackle and your Friday fishing report for March 10th. We're going to start off with a little announcement. The Striper Tournament is still going on, April 22nd and 23rd. We have a separate boat division and a separate shore fishing division consisting of 2 angler teams with top 3 fish from each team counting as your weight, and a non-motorized or kayak division where single anglers are going to compete against each other. You can sign up here online or in person at the tackle shop, or you can call and enter by phone. So moving on, let's get to the fish report. Things are improving. They're not quite there yet, but they're definitely an improvement out there. The full moon is waning. This morning we got actually a little bit of rain and the cloud cover, so that's going to help improve things a little bit until the wind comes up later this afternoon up on the lake, so be careful with that. So we're going to start off up at Willow Beach. The stripers are starting to hit pretty darn good up there, even during the day now. Last week during the full moon, it was mainly a night bite, but now that that moon is waning, it seems to be that more are biting. The reports that we're getting from guys fishing up there have caught some pretty decent fish, are using spoons and glide baits in bone color have been the 2 top baits. Spoons and glide baits in bone or natural. Obviously some of the regular swim baits and glide baits and the trout patterns are going to work as well. Yellow is also another good color that has been working on the striped bass, and you're finding those mainly in the marina area and south of the marina. Trout. Fish and Wildlife Service did stock a lot of trout last week, so there's still a lot hanging out around and a lot to be caught. So if you're looking for some of those bigger trout up at the Willow Beach area, that's where you're going to find them. On the typical baits that we repeat every single week, power bait in chartreuse has been the top one. We got some reports from people that we sent up there last week with chartreuse trout power bait, and they did pretty darn good. Night crawlers, rooster tails, and if you have the small little 2-inch jerk baits, Berkeley ones, those are working very well as well. Moving further down into the Catherine's Landing and Princess Cove area, the smallmouth bite is definitely improving, not quite there yet. A little delayed on those fish being in pre-spawn. Not a lot of them have moved up quite yet. We do expect with this better weather for that pre-spawn to get going. So we're finding most fish in the 20-foot and deeper range. And a variety of baits have been working out there. If the wind is up, those spinner baits have been working, crankbaits as well, and jerk baits, but those only seem to be working when there's a breeze going and some ripple on the water. Otherwise, it's been a finesse bite, Ned rigging, and drop shotting, of course, in pink, purples, and green pumpkin. Finesses, even some shaky heads are working. Also heard a few guys getting them on whopper ploppers. So a little bit of a surface bite over the last couple of days, and I think that's due to the warm weather. So yeah, get out there and see if any of those are going to work. Largemouth. Haven't really got a whole lot of reports on the largemouth bite, why that is. Some of those largemouths should be in the same areas as those smallmouth. So what we're thinking is that's just kind of a luck thing, a ratio thing. But anyways, that bite has definitely started to improve. We haven't got into that pre-spawn bite or the spawn yet, but that is coming. This warmer weather should kick that off. Stripers, we're seeing a whole lot more stripers down in the Princess Cove and Catherine's Landing than we have in the past. The bite's still a little bit stingy, but there are some fish being caught finally. A lot of skunk trips out there last week, and this week seems to be reports of a lot more people getting those fish. Moving down south of the Davis Dam and the Bullhead, Laughlin area on the river, that bite is still terrible. No way to candy coat that one. It's terrible. Hopefully this weather that we've got, nice weather coming up, is going to improve that bite. I just don't know what to say about that one. It's really been a tough 2 months out there on the river. We're hoping that bite improves and those fish start moving up here to also get into their spawn. And this is the area that they do spawn in, is the Laughlin Bullhead area. So we're hoping these fish start moving up with this warmer weather and start to get the bite going. Trout in the Laughlin and Bullhead area has been definitely pretty decent. There's been some consistent stockings, and there's still some fish still hanging around the community park and Rotary Park area. Again, power bait, rooster tails, and night crawlers. Rooster tails are the top bait. Those stalkers really like to hit on them, hit on those rooster tails. So again, you're still going to find some of those hanging around the Rotary Park and community park area. Flatheads, the catfish down in the Towpock area. Live black and salties. Everyone we're sending a bucket out with on a night trip, coming back a couple days later, letting us know they got them, showing us some great pictures of some good fish. So the flatheads are definitely working in the Towpock area on the black and salties. Happy fishing, folks, and we're going to see you next week.